Welcome, my fellow weebs. It's me, Weebs, back again with another video. First off, I'd like to establish that this is not the top 5 strongest ninjutsu in Naruto. It is simply a list of the ninjutsu which I consider to be the best, the most useful, the ones which, to me, stick the closest to real life meaning of ninjutsu. These are not ranked in any particular order or anything, so without further ado, let's begin. Okay, where do I even begin with this? Perhaps I should start by asking why only the Hidden Mist village decided it would be a good idea to create a jutsu which allows them to control a target's visibility. I mean, sight is one of the 5 main senses, and is one of the most used in everyday life, so removing it would be a huge advantage to any ninja who was sufficiently trained to use this jutsu effectively, in combination with the silent killing techniques, which is something every ninja should be learning, by the way. This technique becomes a real standout, giving its user ample time to perform whatever actions they want within the mist, within setting up another jutsu and having it fire out at the enemy if they choose to, or set up traps or surround the enemy. The limitations are only as much as the user's creativity. I mean, look at Zabuza. He wasn't the strongest character in the series by any means, but with this jutsu, in combination with the silent killing techniques, I have no doubt in my mind that he could eke out a couple members of the Akatsuki, provided he fought like a ninja and finished a fight in a single blow. Just to put some icing on the cake, this technique hard counters the abilities of the basic Sharingan, which in itself is, as Swakage put it, the most hacks ability in the series, even without all the Mangekyo Sharingan crap. It also blocks out the enhanced vision of the Rinnegan. We don't know about the Byakugan. In the anime it is said that it can see through it, but I believe if the user was to put enough chakra into it, then even the Byakugan would be able to see through it, similar to how it can't tell the difference between shadow clones because of the way the chakra is distributed. The Hidden Mist jutsu, if enough chakra was poured into it, could create a sort of light screen obscuring the user from the Byakugan. All clone jutsu are useful, even the basic clone, which only creates an illusionary copy of yourself, is in my eyes a top tier ninjutsu, provided the user is smart with it. But the shadow clone jutsu, oh baby, that jutsu is heads and shoulders above the rest. The jutsu's ability to have clones transfer memories upon being dispelled is what makes this a top tier in my book, ignoring the insane training Naruto did, because let's be honest, most people don't have the level of chakra, just the fact that you could send a shadow clone out to scout for you to enemy territory, there is no risk to yourself, with seemingly no range limit, as once created, provided the clone doesn't use their agency itself. They don't require upkeep from their creator. This makes it the ultimate scouting tool. Now let's talk about the training Kakashi came up with to make use of the shadow clones. Let's say someone can create one shadow clone and still be relatively okay. Using this training method, and depending on what you are trying to train in, be it chakra control or elemental manipulation, you have, provided you're not using too much chakra creating the clone, just half the time it will take you to complete said training. Honestly, in my opinion, every journey and above-ranked ninja should have this jutsu in their arsenal, as at that point they should have the chakra reserves and chakra control to make at least one shadow clone without being severely weakened. Just how is this not a higher tier ninjutsu? It literally lets you transform into whatever the hell you want, physical traits included. Now I could understand if it were just an illusion, or there was some stated limitation, but there is not one that I have found. Sure, it does not provide you with the chakra knowledge or skill of the person you turn into, but it can replicate physical training. For instance, if part 1 Konohamaru turned into Guy, would he have the insane physical stats he has? I'd like to say no, but the jutsu let Naruto physically turn into a windmill shuriken against Zabuza, with all the physical traits of one. So why couldn't it replicate the muscle and bone structure of another person? Okay, enough theorizing. Let's talk about what we know about this jutsu. It is one of the most useful tools a ninja could have. You can, provided you are able to study said thing in defining detail, become anyone or anything. With this jutsu, you can be a mouse moving unnoticed through the streets, a tree positions at key points in security, observing everything without even being noticed. For ninja who make a living by going by unnoticed and having a keen eye for detail, along with the time to observe, this is the ultimate tool. Hashtag the transformation jutsu is broken. Hashtag the transformation jutsu beat Shugaku. The body flicker jutsu, I know what you're thinking. How is that one of the best ninjutsu in the series? It can only let you move at almost untraceable speeds over short or long distances. How could that be useful to a group of people who are supposed to be covert agents? Okay, enough sarcasm. Let's talk about this seriously. The body flicker is a panic button for any ninja who gets caught. Drop a smoke bomb and get the hell out of Dodge with this thing as fast as you can. If you are a true ninja, your survival is top priority over sticking around to fight your enemy. You need to get out of there with whatever scraps of information you got, even more so in the Naruto verse, where, as we are told in the first proper arc of the series, the body can reveal secrets about your village or clan jutsu. Alright, I don't think I need to expand on this anymore, do I? Good, moving on. Alright, finally, the last one of the top 5 ninjutsu in Naruto, the Substitution jutsu. Really, this jutsu in a fight between fairly evenly matched individuals could end a fight in an instant if used effectively. If the body flicker is the panic button, this is the panic button on steroids. Not only does it get you out of the way of a potentially lethal attack, but it is undeniably a counter move. Let me set the scene for you. You're fighting against someone who is equal or slightly above you in terms of power. They go in for the final blow, and then poof, suddenly you're replaced with your comrade who was waiting in the wings completely fresh. Or you replace yourself with a bunch of fireworks that you dropped during the fight, and bam, you have a clear opening for a counter attack. Or you replace yourself with a conveniently placed log you laced with explosive tags. All I'm saying is that if Zabuza can replace himself with a rabbit, then what is stopping him from replacing himself with Haku? Provided he was willing, of course. Okay, that's it, we're done. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, to embrace the weeb. So I finished recording everything else, and then I remembered this one jutsu I just had to put on the list, but I don't want to remove any of the others, so here you go. To those people who stuck around to the end, you get a bonus jutsu, the hiding camouflage jutsu, invisibility. That is all I have to say, really. Really? What else is there to say about this thing? Being able to completely blend into your surroundings. This is a ninja's best friend. A dojutsu user or a sensor might be able to detect you, but that's why you've got to be smart when you use it. Combining with all the other jutsu on this list, and you would be maybe not the strongest ninja, or the fastest, or even the best in a fight, but you'd be doing damn good at what a ninja is supposed to do, acting as a covert agent. Okay, signing off for real this time, and remember, embrace your weebdom.